Hey, how's it going? We are continuing a series where we're taking a look at different exhibitions available out there. Uh, this particular one, we're gonna be taking a look at so how it works, right? It will be a sort of thing like a roadshow, right? So you, as a government, you, as a market, you might wanna attract a lot of different businesses to your market, which can potentially invest into different areas and improve overall trade, right? So to do that, some of the governments organizing all kind of events, right? It should be within the interest of the government and, if anything, administration staff of the government, right? It should be, uh, but it depends, right? I know that UK takes and oversees some of those areas, but I'm not entirely sure what's happening with the rest of those countries. I will cover some of those within the next videos. Within this one, I'm going to be taking a look at Germany and Berlin exhibition and some of the opportunities there, where they're looking to attract roughly about 200 CEOs into this event. And let's delve a little bit deeper and what they have to offer, and perhaps there would be some people who are interested in this particular event, if and what this event has to offer. Let's start perhaps with what this AFA is all about, and then comes to investment opportunities and attracting different businesses. IFA is the world's largest consumer electronics and home appliance trade show. They say it's largest. I don't know if it's largest. Perhaps they would like it to be the largest, but I'm not entirely sure. Since everyone's saying it for some reason, they would like to present them in this particular way. Let's take a look at how we're gonna measure that. Oh, so based on the investments made, how are we gonna measure that? And we step into 2024. We are gearing up to celebrate the century of technological advancements. For 100 years, AFA has remained at the forefront of technology and innovation. Since 1924, EFA has been the platform for tech launches, showcasing detector devices, tube radio receivers, the first European car radio, and color TV from Albert Einstein. Okay, okay. So we've been operating for quite some time. I'm not necessarily agree with Albert Einstein and the way how he operated. He himself working in patent bureau, and the way how he discovered by reading all these documents so many different inventions. Let's give a credit where credit dues. For some reason, he was sitting there and reading all of those people who was interested in patenting a lot of new inventions, right? So, okay, once we acknowledge that, so radio, color TV from Albert Einstein, right? Opening the show in 1930s to the launch of the first video recording in 1971. EFA Berlin has been integral part in transforming technology, bringing together industry pioneers and innovative products all under one roof. So it's something that they're looking to accomplish, and anything they would be geared toward consumer electronics. So that would be particularly area where they're going to be taking a look at. Uh, Other than that, perhaps engineering is something myself I'm interested in. So perhaps we did some exciting opportunities and might be interesting presentations there. EFA 2023 saw the launch of Honor's latest innovation, the foldable phone Magic V2. Again, so I'm already promoting some of those projects. I'm not supported by anyone, so I don't know. So they keep sticking those ones in there. Some of the projects perhaps is looking to attract a lot of investment. So that would that be a European phone? Since there isn't that many European phones, it used to be, there isn't that many, so I kind of don't mind promote it, but I'll try to skip, if there's gonna be any other project, I'll skip all of those. I'll skip all of those. With the exciting opening keynotes. Equality shooting was the prospect of meeting the squad of FC Union Berlin, a formidable contender of the Champions League. You can watch daily highlights here. So I'll take a look at all this information from the organization's website. I can share a link in the description if it's something that you're interested in. So they are looking to attract a lot of attention on how they're doing it. Perhaps there's some Champions League, so there will be like a games, I guess. I don't know, it's a football. I don't know what kind of games they're referring to. As well as, if anything, they are very proud of some of those projects. And something like a phone, I guess. Perhaps it's European company which kind of would be great, I guess, to have more of the balanced ideas and markets out there when it comes to consumer choices. Some of those opportunities can include, if it's something that you are interested, there's going to be exhibition, right? So perhaps, usually within Germany, there might be some car exhibitions, as perhaps as well as in other European countries. Where myself, I have been to a number of those, but not this particular one when it comes to consumer electronics. So if anything, there are some opportunities there. Thought it would be more as a thing of CEOs and how different governments are looking to attract those. But perhaps it's an interesting opportunity for people who haven't been in some of those shows yet. Okay, so let's take a look at the offer and what they have to offer. Discover innovation, imagine future, and be inspired. Okay. Meet over 2,000 of the most innovative global brands. I'll try to not to read any of those. So there's so many of those, right? Depending, perhaps, if anything, perhaps there would be opportunities when it comes to so you yourself. So those 2,000 are looking to promote their products and services, right? Okay, I thought it would be government looking to attract more businesses to do business in places like Germany, and how manufacturing hub and how that can potentially look like. But again, that's one of those things, I guess. We send accelerating brand launches and oversee real-time reactions from more than 180,000 visitors across 140 countries. Oh, okay, so perhaps it's a popular event. I don't know. Discover all 5+ programs, right? Okay, let's skip them. There's so much information there. Connect with 150 speakers. Okay, so they are promoting and perhaps discussing some of the products or services or what they're gonna do within this event, and or in discussing their plans for a brand. Uh, and if anything, visit 15 plus show areas. So they have a different number of shows where they're promoting their products and services. If it's something they new, exciting, and what they're trying to do, perhaps build some buzz, right? If you're a contractor, perhaps, or if you're looking to establish different partnerships and you're looking for suppliers, perhaps, so that's another way how to look at it, not necessarily just a consumer, right? And if you yourself, you might be promoting your products or services, some of those exhibitions. There's some of the government support as well. I'm not entirely sure if they offering that support in Germany, but there is some opportunities perhaps coming from EU, and where you can find some funding opportunities there as well. So it's kind of interesting way to do it. I'm not entirely sure how effective some of those shows are when it comes to actually resulting to your later sales, but perhaps that's just one of those experiences we're having first, and then, then working from that. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book, Game Strategy. Within this book, I'm taking a look at different areas when it comes to business and what you would need to know, or potentially how to structure businesses, as well as a way of how to think about, if it's particularly if it's not something that you have done in the past, it might be very hard, right? So I'm covering some of those areas, in particular perhaps research and how to do enough research when it comes to understanding I think what you would need to know about the business. From that, you yourself, you if you would like to take action based on your research and actually set up a company, start a business, right? From there, once you have generating capital and or resources, you can allocate those resources and begin investing in other ventures or establishing different businesses. That and more, you can find it QR code in the corner, company's website below. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, I guess. So there's always I don't know. So so always if I had to make an offer, right? Usually, they bring some of those consumer electronics companies. If they would bring and fund some of the college for about two girls, right? And those girls will make a show, right? Even that's worth going for. So even if it is gonna be just two girls entertaining and perhaps introducing a lot of people with some of the new technologies, perhaps equipment or hardware that they might have on the show, and those girls gonna do an amazing job. Just to raise some funds for the college, which is kind of agree on. So it might be interesting. I don't know. It's perhaps other people are looking for different things there. So either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.